How's it going, everybody? This is Q here. Since this is my first video in 2019, so I wish you a very belated Happy New Year. If you have received a Christmas gift from your friends or family, you probably had a better Christmas than I did, because I didn't get any! Well, to be fair, we don't really celebrate Christmas in China, but still, that doesn't matter. I want Christmas. Oh my god. So since nobody has given me any Christmas presents, I'm gonna take this matter into my own hands. I'm gonna buy some for myself with my own money. Problem solved. Because how can I waste such a good opportunity to waste some money on camera gear, camera lenses, electronic gadgets? What should I get? A GoPro. The reason I need GoPro is the only camera I have right now is this big mirrorless camera, which is a Panasonic GH5. So first, it would be great to have a second camera, but more importantly, it has such a low profile. It's much smaller than a GH5, and it attracts so much less attention on the streets. So when I go outside and vlog myself, I hold this, let's use, so when I film myself, it'll be like this. This will be my Bentley tripod, and on top that's my camera. I mean, this setup attracts so much attention on the streets. Everybody walks by me, just stare at me, right at me. And that makes me super nervous, and sometimes I lose words, and sometimes I even totally forget what I want to say. And also, I guess in China, because in China people haven't seen many people do this kind of style of filming. People are really curious, and there was one time and a guy just let me demonstrate that to you. So let's use this baby seal. Pretend that was me holding my camera, right? Yeah, just use this. So yeah, there I was filming, talking to the camera. Then a guy just came around. First he was there. He had his hands to his back. He was looking at me. That was alright, right? I get that a lot on the street, so I was a bit used to it at that point. So he was first staring at me, very curious about what's all this about, what I was doing. And then he started walking around. Closer, he got closer and closer, started looking into my camera, got really close to me and looking into me, and he was in the frame, he was looking at the screen at himself. He totally ruined the shot and got super close to me. That was... I got creeped out. And if that wasn't bad enough, when I filmed my last videos, the snowboarding video, before I took the flight, I waited in line for check-in. And of course I was filming. There was an old lady. First, she cut the line, stood in front of me. She was like, "What is that? What is that? What are you doing with it? Show it to me." And then she did this come around thing. Walking into the frame, and I feel like I was being invaded. Yeah, invaded, said by someone who films everybody's faces on the street. I got a bit angry because, you know, she ruined the shot, and she was super annoying, kept me asking what is this camera thing, and I just tucked the camera away, and I didn't want to show her, I didn't want to talk to her. Then she said, "Oh, why are you hiding? Are you a spy?" She accused me of a spy. Then she even went to the clerk at the check-in account, said, "Oh, you should go check him out, he is a spy." Well, the clerk at the check-in account didn't mind her at all, and then she just walked away. It was crazy. She was insane, really. But yeah, having something with a much lower profile, so when I go on the streets and I can be more comfortable with filming in certain situations. Well, it won't replace this big camera, the quality is not in the same league, but it will be really handy in certain situations. Sometimes I can just strap it on my backpack and start walking and filming, you know? And the second thing I want to get is a Nifty 50. So because GH5 uses a micro four thirds sensor, so Nifty 50 will be 25mm lens. Nifty 50, just like its name, is so versatile. It can film everything. And unlike this wide angle lens, it won't store the image and change or bend anything. And yeah, so a 25mm for my GH5 will be really great, and that's the second thing I want. So let's check out their prices on Taobao. And by the way, for those who don't know, Taobao is the biggest shopping site in China. It's like Amazon. Let's see. A GoPro on Taobao is about 3,000 kwai. That's like 445 US dollar. Then the lens is 2,450 kwai. That's 360 US dollars. Let me check my wallet. One, two, three. That's 30. That's 7 Hong Kong dollar. Let me check my bank account. Right. And I just remember that I need a tripod for some smooth footages. And those things are quite expensive as well. I think I would just get either a GoPro or 25mm, then a tripod. But you know what? I think we can do better. Hong Kong has much better prices for those two items. Let me grab my backpack. And I'm gonna teleport to Hong Kong in 3, 2... Oh shit! I wasn't even ready! Just made it to Hong Kong like this. Pretty fast. So behind me is the Sim City. I'm now in the Mong Kok area of Hong Kong, which is one of the bigger shopping area. That place right there is one of the bigger, if not the biggest, camera and headphone mall in Hong Kong. So inside there are a lot of small vendors. They take up booths and they sell stuff. The reason I come here is that not only they have good prices here, but also they sell used and second-hand lenses. I'm trying to score a used 25mm, hoping I can find something at half of regular price. So let's go check it out. Got my tripod and have my GoPro in my backpack. But before we go back, let's check out the area. quite thirsty from walking around and bargaining with the vendors. And this tea shop here, they caught my eye with their steaming tea brewers. Let's go check it out.
So there's a recycling here. Metal, definitely not metal. Plastic only. Maybe the straw can go in there. Paper, well this cup is paper, but I think it's only for cream cup.
Spraying. That's plastic. Done. I'm using this sign here is right. So now I'm all hydrated and my backpack loaded. It's time to teleport back to Shanghai to my studio, which is my bedroom. This time we gotta do it properly on the count. 3, 2, 1. Got back. That was a much smoother ride than the full trip. Let's check out what I've got. So here is the and I just put battery in here. Let's hear the sound of an on button. Check that. This is my second camera. What a beauty. The tripod. This is an interesting one because it has a handle like this. I'm not a very good camera slider. I don't have really steady hands, so I think this is really going to help me while filming. Let's open it up. Ooh, that was satisfying. This tripod cost me 500 Hong Kong dollars, which is about... Hey Siri, how much is 500 Hong Kong dollars to US?
500 Hong Kong dollars is $63.76.
There you have, $64 about that. It's a really good deal, huh? It's very light. I want versatility and mobility, so I think this is it. This is the tripod for me. Actually, let's just leave it here, no background. Because why not? Oh, come closer. And unfortunately, 25mm lens I want to get for my GH5 was out of my budget. Actually, a new 25mm Panasonic Leica lens is sold around 2,600 Hong Kong dollars, which is
$331.51.
So I thought getting a second-hand one would be at least half of the original price, but it turns out it's only 400 or 300 Hong Kong dollars cheaper. So I thought the amount of money saved doesn't worth the risk I go through for purchasing a used second-handed lens. I will just get a new one, but 1, 2, 3. I didn't have any money for a new one anymore, so that actually got me some feeling. Although many cameras and lenses are made in Japan, but I think Hong Kong might has better prices on those camera gears than, let's say, if you buy the same thing in Japan. And we shall investigate next time, but that's for another video. Well, again, before we end this video, I wish you a very happy new year with many adventures and much fortune coming to your way. And so I hope everything goes well for you, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, before we end, there's another thing. Please subscribe and like my video. Thank you. And if you have any suggestion, any questions, leave a comment. Bye bye.